Example 1, it says evaluate log and exponential expressions. Guys, it's wanting you to switch back and forth between them. If it gives it to you in log form, rewrite it in exponential. If it gives you in exponential form, rewrite it in log form. That's all it's saying, okay? All right, so A says log base 2 of 8 equals 3. That's in log form, right? So in that case, we're going from log base B of x equals y, and we want to rewrite it in exponential, so b to the y equals x. So if you need to, label your parts. So I'm going to go through this. Log base 2 of 8 equals 3. What is my base?
8.
2 of x. What is my x?
8.
Equals y, which is 3. All right. So when I set it up in exponential form, then I'm going to take my b, which is what number? 2 to the y, which is equals x, which is, and is that true? What is 2 to the third? It's 8. So 8 equals 8. They're not going to give you any that's incorrect, okay? All right. So let's look at B. Here, the second one. It's in log form. Don't let the square root and all that confuse you. So just go through and label your parts again. What is your base?
3.
What is your x? And what is your y? All right, so this is in log form. Let's set it up in exponential. What was your base?
3.
What is your y? 1/2 equals, what is your x? Is that true? Well, we could type it in our calculator and check it, right? We could say 3 to the 1/2 equals and get a number, and square root of 3 equals and get a number and make sure they're equal. But remember, we had also talked about last semester, I know it's been a while, that if you have a base raised to an exponent over a root, raised to a fractional exponent, right? That's an exponent over the root, so you could rewrite it as the root of the base raised to the exponent. And that's what we did here. We had 3 to the 1/2, and so we said that's the same thing as saying the square root of our base 3 raised to the 1, which is the square root of 3. Okay? So it's the same thing. You just had to remember back. All right. Letter C there. Still in log form. So what is my base?
5.
What is my x?
-2.
Not -2. The 1 over 25 equals the y. What is the y? So let's set it up in exponential form. So what was my base? What is my exponent? I'm sorry, what is my y? Equals, what is my x? Good. And is that true? Yeah, remember we just talked about earlier the negative exponent thing, send it to the bottom. So you'd have 1 over 5 squared, which is 1 over 25. All right, what about D? Still in log form, so what is your base? Log base B of x. What is x?
7.
And what is y?
1.
So set it up in exponential form. You got B, which is
7.
raised to the y, which is equals x, which is
7.
Is that true? 7 to the first equal to 7?
Yeah.
What if I rewrote it and I had written it as 1 to the 7th equals 7? Would that be true? No, so that means I made a mistake somewhere, okay? That's why I'm asking you, is it true after each one? Because they're not going to give me one that's not true. All right, so I know if I did that I was wrong. All right, what about E? What's different about E? Yeah, it's in exponential form, and we're going to need to take it to log form. So when I go through my variables here, I'm looking over here at this one right now when I'm asking, okay? So what is my B?
6.
To the y, what is my y?
Log 6.
Equals x. What is x? 11? All right, so now when I write this out, I'm going to have to write the word log because that's what comes first, because I'm going to the original version, I guess we'd say, for logs. All right. Log base B. What was B?
6.
Of X, which is
11.
equals Y, which is,
Log base 6 of 11.
and is that true? Yes.
Why is one capitalized?
Oh, just because it's the way I wrote it. It didn't matter. Yeah, they could be both capital, both lowercase, or, well, obviously, either one then. All right, there's our example 1.
What is that right there next to log?